Hey guys, AiAiA here. Today we're going to be reacting to AiAiA from Auto. At the same time as this coming out, they also put out a first take version, which I believe is kind of crazy. This never happens the day a song drops, the first take version drops. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong and this song didn't drop today, but I'm pretty sure I saw my notifications that this is a new song from today. I don't know though. Doesn't really matter either way. Also, if you're watching this, I am going to record this today, my Vivardium reaction. It is one of my favorite Auto songs ever, definitely recently, but I have specifically saved the music video for this channel whenever I felt like recording again, and today happens to be that day. And we'll talk about that once we get to that reaction, so go watch that if you would look forward to that. Angel Seek, I watched the video when it came out, and I reacted to the original song when it came out. So if you're going to get a reaction, it'll just be one of those like reviewing something I've already seen reactions, and I don't even know if that'll ever happen. So for now, let's just pretend that, I died and came back to life and during that time that video came out. It was the arc where I was gone. It was it was my I don't know, it was my training arc or something. But yeah, for now we got AiAiA. Loving this art so far. What is this called? This collar piece. It's some sort of circusy, is that the right word? It's some sort of thing. Yeah, ruffle collar. So some sort of clown thing potentially, or circus. I don't know. But I got the lyrics up here. They're gonna be translated, but I'm assuming because the first take usually does, that I'll get to see the lyrics clearer there. So I'll get a second run through when we do the first take reaction, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, this will be like the introduction reaction, getting to know the song, kind of the vibes, while introducing to the theme and whatnot, and we'll probably get a bit more into it with the first take version. So yeah, give me a second. I'm letting this translate, and now let's get into it. Super excited for this. But man, I'm also wearing the wrong headphones, so these are not like my music ones or whatever. Whose yee ass produced this? I have guesses. The goat! The goat! Kikuro! Ah! That's not what my guess was. I was thinking like one of the many more electro swing producers. Not to say Kikuo can't do that, but that wasn't where my mind was going. But I'll be wrong. I don't care, because outside of that, there was the yee ass factor. Like your screws and boom 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 boom. Your random bullshit, which is peak, by the way. Let's go. Guys, I've probably talked about it a bit in the past, but not too much recently. Kikuo, one of my favorite Vocaloid artists of all time, my favorite artist of all time. Yo, we gotta stop sleeping. I should go get my signed Kikuo shirt. Throw it on. Yeah, I had to flex. I'm sorry, that was so cringe. Woo, woo. Fucking slipping on banana peel music. Peak cinema. Moving in frame. Peak cinema. Like I said, going through that like performative, and not in the negative way that word's been used lately, but the actual like showmanship, performative theater type of thing, with its vibe, and even with Autumn's performance, we've seen her switched up plenty of times. This is no surprise, but she is truly leaning into that like, this is an act. But with any Kikuo song, with plenty of Auto songs even, but more Kikuo, that psychotic, or not even psychotic, but like that mental breakdown undertone where you could see it devolving over time in the track. We're not sure yet. We haven't got there. But off of the cover art and just the vibe of the song that I'm getting so far, there's gonna either be a turn or just a more amped up solidification of what we're already getting. And even the lyrics already, I mean, we've gotten like 2 lines in. I'm running wild because I want to be loved. I want to be kissed. So and then I read ahead a little bit with the words like worthless and stuff and just some other shit. But it seems like it's gonna get a bit crazy off of what I'm seeing. So I'm gonna try not to get too crazy with the pausing, but it's a really interesting one, which I wasn't expecting to be a Kikuo song. So now I'm like even more interested in like really diving into it. Oh! Guys, it was so peak, my computer stopped recording. I heard that breakdown with like a doo-doo from my computer. And I was like, I don't think that's part of the beat. But I must say, Jesus fucking Christ. This gives me... This is like a 2026 perfected version. Well, not even perfected version, but I guess like a parallel version of what we got from Fleeting Lullaby. Except it's not the character of Uta, and this is just like the auto track version with Kikuo. And with that, I don't mean it literally, but it does have shades of things that I really like about that song. The almost rapping flow at times, now, don't get me wrong, it's nowhere close to what Fleeting Lullaby's second verse is with that insane rap verse, one of my favorites from Auto. But it has some of those switch-ups, and then there's plenty of voice play, and then just that overall, like... not necessarily descent into madness. It seems like we're already there. Meanwhile, Fleeting Lullaby, once again, a character song, does get there. I was forgetting some of the things that I had in mind to say because I didn't expect my computer to give up on me from insufficient space. Whoops. But yeah, no, lots of things that I'm liking here. I'm going to listen to that bit real quick, though, and maybe it'll reinvigorate what I was going to say. But the difference between Fleeting Lullaby and here is like, here we get 2026 Auto with that's had more experiences since then. So I'm like, I'm super hyped to hear how this goes, man, because we have an evolved version of the same artist. Okay, holy shit. The beat already screamed Kikuo. Now it really does with that, like, what the fuck is it? I don't know. Whatever this part of the yes beat is, it just really screams Kikuo. It's kind of sad. Oh, but it's so playful. It's so fun, right? I genuinely love this fucking beat, guys. Which is... I wonder if I can find the meme. It's a Kikuo meme. Give me, like, 30 business seconds. Please, it will be worth your time. It will be worth your time. If I can find it. I know I retweeted it on the gram. So, let me just whip up Instagram on here, actually. But in the meantime, I will mention, what will I mention? What will I say to slow this down? Slow this conversation down? I can't even see my retweets on here? What the fuck? Okay, going back to my phone. What the fuck? Instagram on PC? This is bullshit. Okay, so... I know I got it here. But Kikuo is the very definition of like, I don't even know. It's like when you play a song to someone else, like you see those memes, it's like when you play it to someone else and it sounds different, you're like, okay, now I kind of see how weird this sounds. But it doesn't matter because it's peak. I found it. When someone's embarrassed of their music taste, but I genuinely listen to this, and I genuinely love this fucking song, so. Like, that is actually fucking peak, but I get it, because, like, imagine, no context, someone that doesn't even know what Vocaloid is, and they're like, bro, what you listening to? It sounds like a meme sound when you take it away from context. Like, it genuinely sounds like a fucking meme. Like one of those random sounds that they would put in those meme beats back in the day. But, because I know Kikuo, I know that's fucking peak. No! What happened? Okay, I didn't run out of space. My camera just gave up on me for a second. Okay, we're safe. Let's continue the video. Every time I come back to reacting after taking a break, I remember how long I yapped for. Holy shit. My point is, I have lots of fun with Kikuo's production. Whether it's playful or depressing. Or both. And it works so well with autos. Ah! Change this! Ah! What? I was waiting. No, you can't. I gotta give that another whirl. I was trying to say, you know, as always, like that. This is such a team made in heaven because Auto just adjusts as much as possible to every single little beat moment and everything. And this is the most performative of performative out there. Once again, not using that in the way that it is used today as a slur, but in the good way of being performative. Obviously I'm joking about the slur thing. Chill out. But Jesus Christ, give me a second to process what just happened. Holy fuck. I take it back. This might... Well, I don't know, because I wouldn't even consider it a rap part, but when she starts, like... That's almost like an outburst of sorts, but I really love that fucking moment. So, you know, maybe I'll take back what I said earlier. But also maybe not, because it's not necessarily like bars. But goddamn, I love that turning point before the hook kicks in. And then it just kept throwing me off because I was like, is it gonna drop? Is it gonna drop? Is it gonna drop? But I love the clock repetition throughout that whole thing. At first we get it like in that first line before the screaming kicks in. Well, I don't even know if screams are a word, more like yelling, but we're hearing it there. Right here. And it really lets her voice shine. And then, yeah, of course we get more of those, like, sounds and, like, the drums kick in at the end of this, but what a build-up. And then back to the clock, which I'm pretty sure Kikuo has done before. I feel like I remember that similar type of thing with the clock or something. I don't know. It doesn't really matter right now, but what a great fucking build-up to differentiate this portion of the hook coming in again from the first part and, like, the overall structure of the song. And then once again, this is just a great fucking hook. So catchy. In just classic Kikuo melody fashion. The video game soundy part of that beat is so bananas. I didn't even notice that. There's like an under, like, it's not like MIDI or anything, but it's like a boom 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 boom. Well, I guess I don't know. Okay, I'm not a fucking producer. Don't call me out of my terms here, but like I didn't. If that was there earlier, I didn't notice that till now. That boom, 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 like it sounds like video game like walking noises and shit. It's pretty cool. I don't know why I said walking noises. It's not that, but it sounds video game. No, listen, no, there's a lot of layers that I just missed. It's gonna be a great one to revisit. Ooh, ending it off with that bass. It's not over yet. Wait a minute. If I've been mistaking that sound, that video game you want, for the bass, because it kind of sounds like bass here, or is it like the same thing? Is that the fucking bass? Yo! I'm stupid! Perfection, guys. Absolute cinema. But also very worrying lyrics. Maybe we'll get into this in the first take reaction. But for now, I'm going to move on to the next two reactions because I want to eat. But yeah, really, really, really enjoyed that as a first impression of this song. And yeah, it's just, I like Rage Auto. I like Melodic Auto. But one that I think is low-key underrated is Psychopath Auto, which is just always going to be better when paired up with Kikuo. Or related projects. See Phantom Sita for more. I'm a big fan of the Descent into Madness genre, which could be cringe, but hey man, the game is the game. Look, fucking teenage me thought he was going to be like an anime manipulator if he studied psychology enough, so the game is the game, you know? But next we are going to react to Vivarium's music video. Am I even saying that right? I think I am. I don't know. Which is Personal Auto, so that should be very fun. It's a song that I already like a lot though, so no worries even going into it. In fact, only hypeness because of the real life context around it. But whatever, go see that video. Subscribe if you're new. Road to 10,000. Probably should have hit it by now if I wasn't fucking lazy. Whatever. Let's try and hit it soon. At 10,000, I don't know. What would you even do for a 10,000 special on a reaction channel? Because I'm not doing a fucking stream. I don't know. Give me an idea. Give me an idea. What do you even do? I think on 1,000, I believe when I hit 1,000 on this channel all those years ago, I read out every subscriber's name that was like publicly shown. So I could do that for 10,000. Probably be the last chance I could do it, because there's no fucking way I'm doing it at 20,000. I guess I could. I could still feasibly do it at 20,000. If it got to like 50,000, there's no fucking way I'd be able to read that many names. Even if like half of them are gone. I don't know. What should I do? Peace.